Hello to everybody today. It is day 28 of my 40-day water only fast. And I'm laying down because I'm resting. Makes sense, right? And also, for some reason, I don't know if I slept wrong or what it is, but for the past week or so I've been having this slight pain in my right foot. And it's kind of worrisome. I mean, not really. I know it's going to get better. I might just need to, you know, I don't know if it's electrolytes. I don't know if it's detox. I don't know if it's just me sleeping on it wrong. And just might not be any of that stuff. It might just be me working on my feet while fasting. I'm not sure. But what is interesting is when I was 500 pounds and I couldn't walk for a majority of the time, the pain is identical. So, I don't know what it is. I used to contribute my pains before to sleeping wrong because I do that sometimes. I sleep in my stomach, I sleep in my side, maybe my foot, if your foot's like this, sometimes I sleep with it kind of stretched out like that, facing downward. So maybe it's just I'm stretching something out in my sleep. I'm not really sure. Maybe I sleep with my toe pointed up too much and it's stretching a tendon. I don't know, but it's difficult to walk on today. It's just kind of gotten progressively worse. I might put some ice on it or something. I I could probably just end the fast and just like use nutrition and natural sodium sources to maybe make it feel better, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't feel the need to. I think it might. And if it is detox symptoms, then maybe it's meant to be cleansing something out through that system down there. Maybe it's cardiovascular, maybe it's lymphatic, maybe it's muscular, maybe it's I don't know. I don't know. I'm just interested in it. So, and it's not too bad. I can get around, but it's just an annoyance. But yeah, so guys, I started an Instagram account today. So if you're on Instagram, check me out. It's at the Justin Lacey. So TheJustinLacy, because Justin Lacey was taken. So I just typed the word "the" in front of it, and so I'm not trying to be a narcissist or an egomaniac or anything like that. So it was just an available name that was quick. And I hope to post pictures of just everyday life. And when I start eating again, I'll post different things that I eat and how I refeed and when I start running and a whole bunch of cool stuff just to kind of share my life with people. So if you're into that, I never really was, but I've been asked by a few people to join, so I gave in. I started the YouTube channel too, so why not? I'm breaking out of a hermit-like state myself. So for me, it's just self-growth and getting out of my comfort zone. So I'm all for it. And the more people I can reach and help them with health and weight loss and just different things, then it's all worth it. So not really going to talk about too much today. One thing I have been doing though, because I do preach the plant-based lifestyle a lot, and I do talk about it even though this is a water fasting video. I think lifestyle is key for fasting. I think it is more important than the fast itself. And later on, because I only have like 12 days left of my fast, and I'm super excited about that. But I am going to start getting more science of fasting and maybe how-tos and amounts of water people can drink, what people should do if they take medications, what kind of water is best. So I'm gonna maybe save those for later towards the end of the fast. And hopefully I don't leave too much good information out. And maybe I'll go over a video maybe explaining some water fasting doctors and what they say. And just anything you guys can think of, you guys want in a video, let me know in the comments of the YouTube channel or the comments in the water fasting group. Again, if you're just watching this, then join the water fasting group. It's water fasting. Capital fasting is in all caps. And I don't even know why it is that way, but I'm not changing it because it's kind of easy to find if you kind of describe it that way. But I'm feeling good, guys. I'm not like dying or anything. My energy's good. I'm not being like super sick. I'm not sick at all. I have no ill feelings. I'm not depressed. My energy's good. I haven't been lightheaded once today. Again, zero salt, zero electrolytes added to my water. I've been doing pure, just distilled water. I've been using zero water, filtered water, but my filter kind of ran out, and I've been testing it with the digital filter display thing, and it got above a certain point of parts per million, so I stopped using it. So, and I went to Walmart a week ago, and they're still out of filters. So hopefully tomorrow they have more filters, and I'll just continue to drink filtered water or distilled water, because that is what some water fasting clinics use. If you look at True North Health, they do water only fasting with distilled water. So, and I know a few other places do as well, and other doctors. And if you read the file section in the group, Dr. Joe Furman, I believe, talks about distilled water. Dr. Bragg, in his book, The Miracle of Fasting, he talks about distilled water. I think in Tanglewood Wellness Center with Lauren Lockman, I believe he uses distilled water. It's a pretty common practice when it comes to water fasting and in a clinical setting or a retreat setting, because it's just pure water. Basically, rainwater is distilled water if it's pure. So, not too much of a deep talk today. I'll keep it short, just kind of an update on how I'm doing on exactly the 4-week mark. Crazy. It is crazy to think that I haven't eaten anything. I mean, I've only had water for 28 days. And I mean, it sounds crazy, but if you think about it, it's just your fat stores taking care of you. All your nutrients, everything, you're good to go. So all I know is that I'm cleaning myself out pretty deep, I believe. I'm definitely using ketosis as a thing, and my hormones are allowing me not to be overly hungry. It's not, I'm not crazy now. I'm not thinking about food all the time. It's just a mental and like a memory thing. It's like, oh, I remember what watermelon tastes like, and I can't wait to get back to it. But it's all good. Don't worry about extended fasting especially if you have some experience in it, because just know you'll be completely fine as long as you have body fat stores. Again, guys, I'm kind of just rambling on. I don't want this to be too long. I'm just going to say have a good evening. I'm going to drink some water, maybe do some more research, because that's basically all I do, guys. I spend all my time answering questions and getting back to people on Messenger and researching, reading books, watching videos, looking up PubMed articles, medical journal studies, and I try to get the absolute best answer for everybody. So I hope it's helpful for people. So I've also been dealing with some personal issues with some things, but that's not really a big deal. It's more of a legal issue with finances and just stuff that's kind of just been a stressor this past week or so. So maybe I'll talk more about that later. It's not really whatever. It's just kind of a bummer. But anyway, a little looked into my personal life a little bit. But anyways, you guys have a good night. Hope you guys keep watching, subscribe. Share my channel with people if they need help. Share my Instagram with people. Share Share this water fasting group if you're on the group. Share it with people. Let people in on our nice little club of helping each other. So take care, guys. Embrace the journey. Love y'all.